So I made some, I guess I should show you them. I made some Bammy subs. I used a whole package of that to make our turmeric tea. So that's just turmeric steeped and then with honey and lemon added to it. And what I've done here is I made Bammy, and I'd pickled these carrots ahead of time. And then I put some hummus and some shiitake bacon on the sub. So it's just a regular kind of Bammy, but it has that on it. So that's what it looks like. And James's kind of fell open a little more than it should have. Mine looks better. I don't think he'll care either way. And the shiitake bacon is from this book. And we already tried the coconut bacon this morning and it was delicious. So I expect this will be good too. James didn't think this was good. They were just having sex all the time and he didn't think that was very realistic. And this is, you know, I put it on for him last night. I had to turn it off. It was terrible. And I put it on for him today. This is just terrible. It's not even funny. We'll see what he says about it. I can't imagine he'd like it. I can't imagine anybody would like that kind of thing. If you like that sort of thing, you don't belong watching my vlog or whatever, because I can't imagine what kind of person you are. I put a little bit much lemon in there. We'll see what James says. I really worked up an appetite, but I don't know if I'll be able to eat this whole thing. It's pretty big. So good. Everyone should make it this way. So yummy. I don't think I'm going to get any more work done on the deck today. Maybe a little bit. I'm pretty tired. tomorrow morning we plan on planting like 1,000 tomatoes, so we'll see how that goes. I told him dinner was ready. I don't know why he doesn't come up. So delicious this way. I'm going to make it with shiitake bacon from now on. So good. I pickled a whole bunch of carrots like this in the fall so that I'd have them ready to go whenever I wanted bammy. It was a great idea. There was a moth on my cup. Pretty lemony. Or a jacket.
Well, it's kind of windy out here, so I just don't want to get cold. I can always take it off, right? Whereas if I didn't bring it out, then I have to go back in. It's fun. I had to let them out. Didn't.
They're very sad that we're out here and they're in there.
Yeah, this is true. This is turmeric or is it orange?
Turmeric tea.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
And bammy sauce.
Yeah.
On a multi-grain,
Sandwich.
yeah, baguette thing. Demi-baguette, I think they're called.
Yeah, that's something the French wouldn't really like terribly much. Grain. Or maybe they've got into it now. White baguettes are some of the worst breads going as far as I can tell.
Anyway, these make wonderful sub buns. And that's the shiitake bacon that's on there.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, shiitake bacon. So, two different types of bacon. Wow. So you use liquid smoke on those things, yeah?
Same marinade, same
Yeah.
cooking process.
Well, it's a good day to be cooking stuff, I guess. It's fairly cool. So.
Yeah, it won't be for the next week. So
No, it'll be building up starting today. Didn't really get that hot out. Still evaporating the moisture in here. Tomorrow I should. Oh, you'll be older. I was thinking about watering them. I should water them first thing, though, right? The freshly planted plants. No?
I'd kind of like to put tomatoes in with them.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So it'd be nice if we could get the watering right after.
Okay, well then
If that's
that'll
okay.
work. Well, that'll work out great.
You can gauge it. If they're looking horribly dry, then do water.
Okay.
And we'll just plant tomatoes in there later.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it should be done this weekend. How many hours would you estimate it'll take planting? Just a rough estimate. Would it go until, like if we started around 7, would it go until noontime? Much farther? How about if we started at 6? Still could go past
We
noon.
won't start at 6.
Gotta have something to aim at. I guess I'll have to use some sunblock. I'll get scorched. If I'm out that long, I shouldn't be out much more than half an hour. So what happened to the snake pit that you've got? There we go. I like it. I kind of like it, like I was walking up the other day. And
I'll put them
got
in a
the
pot
shock of my
somewhere.
life. Well, we should get all sorts of creepy crawlies to
Yeah.
scare people off.
I have one that has seashells and
Yeah.
little sea kind of critters in it.
Well, I can see that, but I like the snakes, you know, like
Mhm.
if you had some scorpions and some tarantulas, and just keep people from coming in and peeing.
Yeah, I do like the snake pit.
Yeah. Like I say, I got a pretty good surprise. For a while it wasn't pleasant, but then I just laughed it off.
The one's quite realistic.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest one. It's the one that I noticed. It's going well. Product of Peru. In both the English and the French version. That's impressive. Turmeric. Almost have to eat this open face. Maybe I'll eat this. So the library was open? Yeah.
Got this blog post written up.
Yeah.
I just have to add the videos.
Yeah. It's like one big, oh, I thought it was one big piece of cilantro.
I guess it is.
It's all hooked together, see? Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
That's a pretty good selection.
What are you saying about me? TD is,
Well, TT was her
Vietnamese?
name.
oh, okay.
Yeah. When
So
we
a
went to that shop
Okay.
in Calgary, that was submarine and her name after.
Okay. Was it Vietnamese, though?
Yeah, it's Vietnamese submarine. Bami.
Pretty good. I'm not up on my Vietnamese, I gotta say. I've done a little bit of work on it. It's one of those languages where you just gotta start
I
from
wonder if
scratch.
she still has a shop there. You know, the last time.
It was a
I-
while, a long while since we've
Yeah.
been there.
But the last time I got a Bami in Calgary was at that, what's that area that I'd get lost in sometimes, near the hospital?
Oh, you mean driving? Oh my gosh. You mean like kind of in between the hospital and that big shopping complex?
I'd
Or wasn't
overshoot
there?
the hospital and then I'd end up in some other neighborhood.
Maybe
I
Montgomery?
hated it because the roads were all curvy and such.
Well, yeah, the roads are kind of going north, south, east, west, and then they go parallel to the Bow River, which kind of trends at a diagonal west of the hospital. So that would be Montgomery heading towards Bull Nest, if I'm not mistaken.
Anyway, so I got submarine.
You were saying there was
there.
one not so good library up there.
No, but there was a good submarine shop, good Bami. So I
So it
got
wasn't
Bami
wasted days and wasted nights, eh?
there. I was lost.
Well,
and
that wouldn't
hungry.
be fun. Yeah.
So I stopped and I got a submarine.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do. Was it busy traffic there? I think it was kind of a backwater in there.
Yeah,
for
it
traffic.
wasn't, it was just I didn't know the roads, I didn't know the neighborhood, so I could have done
Be
really
stressful.
stupid driving things, right?
Oh, I know. When you get distracted,
Yeah.
all of a sudden the regular driving deserts one. So,
You're like, gee, am I driving on the right side of the road even? You know what I mean?
yeah, it's tough to navigate and drive. That's why it's good to have a navigator by your side.
I always hate it when somebody decides to be my passenger and they don't realize they have to be navigator if they're going to be passenger. I always hate that. It's not just some shotgun is not some seat that you just like go to sleep in.
It's preferable if a person stays away for any variety of reasons.
Yes.
For one thing, it's a temptation for the driver to follow suit. Big long drive, particularly.
Shotgun is a very big responsibility.
It's a responsibility.
You have to be there to adjust the temperature and all of the things for the driver, and the music, or audiobook, whatever.
Or what?
Audiobook.
Yeah, whatever.
Try to hold back the hounds and care for them.
Oh, that's a tough job. Someone's got to do it. They're not going to hold themselves back. They want to be all over the gear shift.
Yeah. Kennels are a good thing in the car.
Well, they can cause problems too.
Yeah. Well, all the noise, because they don't want to be in there. Yeah. Anyway. So you don't like this movie, do you? It's the one that was on when I left the house to come.
I love this one.
What?
This guy. No. It's I'm being ironic, but in a very crude sort of way. This guy looks like Mel Gibson if he woke up.
Oh, I thought it was Mel Gibson.
Yeah, and
It's
looked in the
not,
mirror, and he was Jewish, and it would be like one of his worst nightmares because I think he's done a
that's
pretty
funny.
bad
Yeah,
Jewish
I didn't
rant.
realize it.
So, yeah, I don't think he's listed there, right? At first, I kind of thought it was him. So this is a spin-off of Happy Madison, eh?
Or was it?
Well, that's what it says from Adam Sandler's Happy Madison Productions. So it will be produced by him. So it's not really a spin-off.
Well, it's bad anyway.
Well, Playboy liked it. I'll have you rolling with laughter. Is this like... This can't be recent. Like Spade or whatever his name, David Spade, actually looked almost young.
Did this at least have handsome men in it?
Yeah, there were some reasonably good-looking guys. They took care of themselves. How many guys nowadays take care of themselves? Not many heterosexual guys do. They're the guys who don't tuck their shirts in, right? Big rows of gut, and they're 23 years old.
Yeah, that's sad.
So that's when it was done, 2006, right?
Yeah.
Or does it say 8?
6.
Okay. Anyway, somewhere around there. So David Spade has aged a little bit since then. And I think, does it have
well, did you
Jonah
like
Hill
it?
in it? Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, it seemed awful to me.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know. Do you even want to try to get through the rest of it?
Well, it'll put me to sleep. This is wonderful, like how many things can that...
Good, I'll get some work done on the deck while you're doing that.
While I'm just snoozing to this. I'm cruising for a snoozing when I'm watching this. But it's Shirley Jones. She's looking pretty good. She used to be the mother in the Partridge Family. So that's like 1970. And so this is like 36 years later. She might be 66 or years old when this was put out, right? Or even 70.
Well, I guess everyone knows I like the sub because I ate the whole thing.
Holy smokes, you had as much
Yes.
as I? Yeah. I just want to see if this has Jonah Hill in it. Was that Jonah Hill, the big fat guy, or was it another fat guy?
I don't know. I wasn't really watching that. It was just
I was
so
just trying to figure
offensive
it out.
every time I glanced at it.
Well, it's an Adam
Understand.
Sandler thing. So, does that say producer there? Adam
And
Sandler's
like, I
an
don't
idiot.
mind things that a lot of people find offensive. You know,
yeah,
if
I know.
there's reason for it or
Yeah.
whatever. That's just,
Or if it's actually funny. Or
Yeah.
something. But yeah. Yeah, and David Spade swings the same way, the political spectrum, as Adam Sandler.
So anyway, that's our deck. Would this be dinner? Late dinner. Well, we had a big breakfast.
What was I calling this? It was dinner mixed with lunch, supper mixed with lunch, so it's slunch. Isn't that one thing I can, you got brunch, and it's slunch.
Okay.
Or you could call it...
You gonna have a bite and tell everybody how it is?
I'm going to. I just thought I had to contribute. Anyway, this...
well, I don't know. How much can you contribute to that?
About that?
It's terrible.
Glad I didn't contribute in terms of acting.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't really taste like bacon, but it actually tastes pretty good. So, yeah, it just tastes like mushrooms.
Well, it was a hit for me.
Did it taste? Well, you've probably forgotten what bacon tastes like.
It just tastes good to me.
No.
It's probably a better way to eat that one. It kind of fell apart while I was
Yeah,
cutting it.
two open face sandwiches. So this is good.
I got to eat mine like a normal sub. I was lucky. If you'd come out in time, maybe you would have fought me for it. But too bad, you missed out. No option.
I had to get those dogs out because otherwise they pee on the sofa. So.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
Well, it has been horrible.